everybody! Today we are going to learn a little bit about the modern age. But before that, we are going to review the timeline. First, we find the prehistory, then ancient history, Middle Ages, modern age, and finally the contemporary age. In the last term, we were focused on the Middle Ages, but now this term we're going to be more focused on the modern age, which starts in 1492 with the discovery of America, and it finishes in 1789 with the French Revolution. There are different changes that took place in the 15th century which help us to move from the Middle Ages to the modern age. Let's analyze them in a deeper way. These changes have to deal with culture, politics, navigation, and society. Regarding culture, Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press in the 1449, okay? This made producing books cheaper and quicker. More people had access to knowledge and to books. Regarding politics, monarchs, the king and the queen, gained stronger political power by expanding their territories. For example, the Catholic monarchs, Isabel and Fernando, paid to Christopher Columbus to make the expedition to America. In this way, they expanded their territories. Monarchs were powerful, and these kind of monarchies were authoritarian. What does it mean? That the king and the queen were the ones that decided everything. They didn't have to consult anything to anyone. They were the ones that decided everything, It's important to understand that. Another change that took place in the 15th century has to deal with navigation. The astrolabe, the compass, or the Portolan charts were invented. The compass is this thing we find over here, which tell us how to go tell us where is the north, the south, the east, or the west. And the Portolan charts are these maps, and they help people to travel by ships, and they made these travels safer. So this improved commerce and also made monarchies to advance in the discovery of new territories. And finally, the last change has to deal with our society. Although we studied that in the Middle Ages the society was divided into different classes that were divided in a pyramid, where we find the king here at the top and the peasants and the bourgeoisie at the bottom. In the modern age, they are still divided into classes, and the nobles and the clergy are still privileged, and the peasants and the bourgeoisie are still non-privileged. Things change a little bit. For example, the nobles had less power, They were less powerful. On the other hand, the bourgeoisie, which in the Middle Ages were at the bottom of the pyramid, they are still not privileged, but they are wealthier, They gain more money. They were richer, So these are the main changes that took place in the 15th century and which help us to move from the Middle Ages to the modern age. I hope this video has helped you to understand a little bit this change, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye!